Hello everyone, welcome back. In this episode series here, I will eventually be testing out this bucket organizer. I've been using this, and it's kind of nice if I had something on the outside. I've seen this before, and that way when I'm not wearing my belt, I could put my belt inside here as a way to store it, and just pick up all my tools and go. So if you see my belt, episode series on the belt here, I'll put a link up there. But yeah, got my belt here. Got a belt that fits me, so I'm able to use it. So far, it is a pass. It does everything that I want it to do. It stores the tools. It makes it very handy, especially if you're on the on the rooftop here. And you can see I did some priming here and priming over there. So anyways, that's what I've gotten done so far. I'm here to finish the paint. I just gotta wait for my friend to come so she could let me in and I can get access to the paint. So anyways, so here's some things here that I put in the bucket because I got nowhere else to put them. Of course, you know this episode series here on the nailing through the brick on the chimney, which I'll put also a link over there. So there's the chase top that I was working on, and flashing on the left side is the one I did, and that should go on the bottom and not on the top where you see on the right side up there. Someone else did that, but anyways, it should be secure enough that the water shouldn't go through. So of course, you know, these got my toolbox here, so I'll be I got my toolbox here of all the stuff here as well. So finally using this good portable toolbox with all my sockets in here as well, some other things. So man, my tool chest is just growing. This is going to be my tool chest. I'll probably eventually be like most of you guys out there, or maybe not most of you guys, but upgrade to the rolling cabinets. So this is stuff I have here. I still haven't figured out how to put my flat bar in here without falling out, so I'll figure that out one day. Maybe there's something to it, but anyways, but this is what I'm going to be testing out here. It is the bucket organizer, and I'm hoping this fits it in the bucket. Of course, you know, I'll have my two belt, but sometimes, you know, it's nice to have a bucket as well, and plus I could store my tool belt in the bucket when I'm not using it, and then I'll have access to tools if I want to grab, instead of just pulling it out of the tool belt that I've been doing so far. So okay, time to move you guys out of the way, and for me to get in here. Okay. Bits. Okay. Okay. Let's put the bits somewhere. Let's put them right here for now. So there we go. Get this out, and if you're wondering where I got the bucket, I fished it out of. Actually, I think I found it in the parking lot, in a Lowe's parking lot. It had paint in it, but it was a latex paint, so I just more or less just first of all let it dry, and then well, actually what I did was it was kind of already dry. I watered it down as much as I could and rinsed it out, and then I had to scrape it with the putty knife. So it you know, serves this purpose, and man, you know, why would you buy a bucket for like $2 or $3 when people throw these away all the time? So okay, so here it is. There's a picture for it. Let's take a look at the bag. 52 pockets. So I'll probably utilize this quite a bit. And again, it's nice to have that bucket. It's just really handy especially when you're on the go or you're moving around quite a bit. So, alright, let me strap you guys in and I'll start going at it. Okay. There you go. Okay, just getting a viewing space here. So, alright, here we go. Just opening it up. Yep. Be a little gentle with it. See if it doesn't work out, I want to return it. So, just make sure you all see this. Get a chance to see it. There we go. Brand new, out of the packaging. So there it is. Has a little hook here, which for something. So, okay, there you go. Oh, and it's just empty in the middle. And it looks like there's some pockets in the middle here. So I guess you just go ahead and put it on where it shouldn't be too hard. So that you want okay. So you want these to go here on the sides here, so you could have the lifting ability for the handle. So wow, this is going to be an easy one here. So let's see here. Just want to make sure that I do this right. Make sure I get this in before I put my tools in. It's going to be a big help. I'm sure it is. You don't want to be trying to lift this handle with your tools already in place. You probably have to take everything off. So there we go. There we go. See, then that's how it goes. Let's do the same for this side. Make sure that's in there nice and snug. And then the inside, we'll just make sure the inside is also nice and snug. It has all the stuff, all the pockets in there. I'm just making sure that it's all in there. Okay, there we go. Voila. Okay, that was easy. And this does move around quite a bit. And maybe it goes down a little bit further. There we go. Maybe something like more like that. There we go. Something more like that. There we go. So just okay. Voila. There we go. It's done. That was fast and very easy. So just want to make it nice and even as much as possible. Okay, excellent. Here's the inside. Some kind of overlaps a little bit, but that's just because of the way the stitching is. So nothing you can do about that, really. But that's all right. Same thing on this side. But other than that, I mean, looks pretty solid. It has pockets on the inside for you to put things in it. So that's good because my flat bar is just dangling around. I mean, I wasn't sure what to. It's still dangling around. I'll figure out something. Maybe it's best just to leave it dangled in. But at least I can put stuff in it here on the inside if I choose to. So let's see here. What can I put in here? Let's see here. Some things that I could put in here. Probably measuring tape is something I want to put in. Multimeter. I have another one of those, so I could just. All these I already have a few of these, so I could just replace them. Again, I have already a few of these sets, so I'm going to put this in the bucket now, since instead of going to my toolbox all the time. Okay, and then having a flashlight is going to help tremendously. You're in a pinch, you need one of these. Again, I have more of these as well, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. You never know. You need your hands free and you're inside a dark area, and of course the flashlight helps. But a flash in a dark area, this with the flashlight is golden. if you need something a little bit brighter or something, you know, you can use these two in combination. Let me see. I probably have to get another set of these. Well, maybe not. I'll go ahead and just put these in here with the bucket. That way you can free it up. Got a lot of these here, so might as well go ahead and utilize them. You know, I got these I got these to get the freebies. So here you go. It's you know, probably going to be doing a lot of things here with those. Let me see what else I can utilize. I want to keep the sockets in here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I may put these in the bucket. Those are extra bits and drills and everything. Let me see what these punches. You know, I want to free this up to stock all my sockets. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But these punches are something I'm going to be using with this scenario. And then let's see what we got here. The large vice grips. Probably going to be more suitable to maybe have this to be handled in here. So excellent. This is a little big. I'm going to keep that inside the toolbox. I know I'm going to be using it quite often, but I'll keep it in the toolbox for now. And then my putty knives are. This is not a really good place for your putty knife, but this is kind of where I had to put it. But now I got this. I'm definitely going to be putting the putty knife. Remember, it has 52 pockets, so let's see what we can do with it. Yeah, this is very. It's a painter's putty knife, but and the pipe cutters, yeah, you know, you probably need this out there. So I'm just gonna free up some hex wrenches. Yeah, they probably be very useful in that bucket. Some more hex wrenches. Hacksaw, I got 2 of these, so I'm gonna leave this one in here. I don't think there's a place for a hacksaw in here. So I'm gonna leave that in here. The sockets, adapters, all this, I'm just gonna leave in here. So, you know, now I got some empty space to put something else, perhaps. A chisel. It's getting a little rusty here. It's all right. I'm gonna brush that off. A chisel, yeah, I could use a chisel. Chisel will probably be good to go in there. And let me see. This, yeah, spade. What do you call it? Spade drills or something like that. This would probably most likely go into this scenario here. This cute little thing. It's small, but I don't know if I'm going to be using it. I'll leave it here for now. And then some other general stuff. A marker. Pretty big marker, too. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's put the marker in there. So, wow, I just freed up a lot of space in this thing. And, okay, cool. Let's see what else I got. Okay, no, these are all my sockets and stuff. So I freed up a lot of space here. Okay, good. So, alright, so I don't have to go into the toolbox all the time for the putty knife and all this other little stuff. I'll have it here, which is awesome. And I could maybe even move some of these tools over here, but let's try to figure out how to use this, or how to best use this. Let's see the pockets over here. This is a big pocket, and then there's a little thing here, which is kind of nice. Kind of gets in the way a little bit, but maybe you could just hook on to something that you don't want to lose. Oh. A big pocket like this would maybe just something like this. Okay, well, excellent. There's another big pocket on this side. Maybe for my multimeter. I wonder if this pocket's too big. I wonder if I could. Well, let me strap you guys in now. I'm going to use 2 hands. I'm going to try to keep you guys in view as best I can, but no guarantees. Let me see here. Okay. Let me see if I could fit it into this pocket right here. Yeah, there we go. This pocket seems to work good for that purpose. I want to save the bigger pockets for bigger things, you know. That's on this side. Let's see what's on the other side. Pretty much same scenario, the big pockets here. Okay, so I got 4 big pockets and 2 smaller pockets in the middle, and then a lot of places to put stick things in. So let's start with the screwdriver set now. So let's start with the screwdriver set, because I know I'm going to be using a lot of these here. I'm not sure if I want to pair them. I like to pair them up, kind of like. Let me see. I want to make sure they don't get in the way here. I wonder what side I'm going to use first. I want to make it. I want to balance it. But let's just do this side for now. Let's see here. It's kind of loose. Still kind of loose. Let me see here if there's any other pockets that are a little bit tighter. Not really. They're kind of a little big, but they're all the same size, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that okay, I just want to pair them up. And I don't want to. Okay. Just want to pair them up, that's all. And these smaller ones, well, I think I'll make one of these pockets a general purpose. Oh, no, there might be some things right here. Let me see here. Okay. I think I found a good spot for these, because these kind of look like they go right here. Still a little loose. Still a little loose. Let me see here. If I put this on this side, let it fill up, it would be still loose. Yeah, it's still loose. Okay, well, don't worry, we'll figure it out. It'll get figured out. There's a little extra pocket within these pockets here. So, okay. I guess I'll just leave it as the way I had it. I guess I'll put them right all in a row next to each other. That way they're together, at least. These are really small, stubby ones, which I'm not sure how I'm going to make them work. But again, maybe I'll just put them right here. These little stubby ones, right here, and that's. Yeah. That will change as I go along. Because then this is the spade here. Actually, I probably should put it right here, a 1-inch spade. Looks like these are a little bit longer in depth. There we go. So maybe it's better to put them on the sides here. Let's see if I put this one here. Put them out. Yeah, they're longer, but unfortunately because of this, it's hard to really put them in all the way like that. So wouldn't be any point to it. Let me see, flashlight. flashlight here goes in there really perfect, and you got the little strap handle. You're able to see it. So you got the little strap handle here to kind of just pull it out. Okay. So I'm just playing around with it on one side here. On the other side, I need something a little big here, but a little tape measure, and again a little strap handle to pull things out. These little things, I'm not sure what I can do. Maybe they're good for, where's those center punches? Oh, there they are. Maybe I could utilize the center punch. Matter of fact, I think this would fill in that hole much better. And then this other piece can basically go in here like that. There we go. Put the handle at the end. So just, and then we got these little small center punches here. Okay, just put those right in there. So that should be good enough so it doesn't fall out. I'm sure after a while this will just eventually just get way down here a little bit. They got little hooks here on this side. Okay. Let me see what this would, my little blade here. My blade would probably be a longer handle that I would want to, there we go. Put that over there. The chisel. Nothing with the chisel on this side or on this side here, but it's going to really weigh down a little bit, so it's starting to look really good now. Chisel. Chisel over here. Just put it there for now. The marker, however, there we go. Have the marker right in there. Have it deep so it doesn't get loose. And let me see. What do I got now? The Allen wrenches. I don't know if I want them on the outside or on the inside. Let's see. Is there any room on the inside here where I could? Not really. They're gonna have to be on the outside, which is fine because the pockets are deep enough. Let me see. Let's see if I could just pair them up somehow. Make sure they don't get damaged. There's one, and the two. So put the standard in on the outside. It's a little smaller, and then the metric on the inside of that, because metric is a little bit bigger. I notice it has more hex wrenches on there. I could be wrong, but it just seems like it. Okay, and then this little tool, I think we can put this on the inside here somewhere. Yeah, that's great. Excellent, fits right in. As far as the putty knife, the big ones obviously don't really fit anywhere except for the small one. And the small one, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the inside. There we go. The medium one, let me see if it fits. Yeah, okay, the medium one fits, but obviously the bigger one won't fit. Here, let's see if this one will fit. Okay, this one will. Let me move this over here because it's flipped over. I don't know if you're all seeing that. There we go. Okay, these fit. The big one, this big one won't fit anywhere, but guess what? I got a bucket. I'll just put that on the bottom. There we go. Alright, and then this thing. I used up all of my big pockets already, but you know, I guess it would be better if this was closed. And stay closed. And if it does. Okay. Let's see how it does on the inside here. Okay, looks like it'll do better on the inside. Now what do I have left? I just have miscellaneous things like this, which I could just put into one of the bigger pockets, I guess. Just throw it in here. And then the flashlight, the head flashlight. How am I gonna put this? I guess I could just stuff it into a pocket. Or such an odd thing. It just kind of sticks out more or less. I think this is one I just throw into the bucket. It looks like this my Pro flat bar is just gonna have to hang like this for now. But there you go. I don't like the big ones hanging out. They just kind of dangle. I'm thinking about maybe putting these inside, along with like maybe along with the putty knife to. There we go. I think that's more secure. I just feel a little bit better about that than having just dangle loose per se. They'll be right there, and the smaller ones, they kind of fit in really nice. And the handle, the way the handle just goes over them. Okay, that works. I like the knife here. Still got a lot of pockets left. Jeez. I guess I could put the bits in, but man, where would I put the bits? Just have to realize. Just gonna have to remember these are masonry bits. That's all right. So these bits can go, looks like they all can just go into one pocket, really. Let's see here. I just put them all into like one pocket. It's not a big deal. There we go. All the bits are going to go into one pocket there. There we go. I might have the bigger hand tools slide inside here, and then the smaller ones, smaller hand tools, bits, markers, and small screwdrivers on the outside, because I do want to have. I don't want to be lifting this and my tools to be popping out, so that's kind of like a concern here. But there you go. Okay, wow. Alright, looks good so far. I'm impressed. Probably want this handle. Okay, whatever. Still haven't figured out what to do with this thing yet, but I'm getting there. And then let's see how it works out with my belt. After I'm all done, I get to put it in here. Does it slide in? Okay, it does. It does slide in. a little tight, but it does go in. That's the point. Let me see if I need to put it in sideways here, more or less. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. There we go. All right. Is there anything in this? I hope not. Oh, no, that's just an empty pocket. Okay. Let's take you out. There you go. Sorry if it was a little bright here or whatever. Hopefully wasn't too bad. But let me show you what I did here so far. There you go. So my bucket, the pockets, more pockets. Okay. Pockets. Some tape in there. If I took this tape out, I bet you it'd get a lot of room. Don't really need the tape. I just put it in there. So it'll probably slip in a little bit easier. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay. I'm looking good right now. Little bits here, masonry bits. My Allen, not my Allen wrench, but I guess they were called Allen wrenches at one point. The hex wrenches. Little marker. Utility knife, tape measure. I still got all these pockets to fill. My screwdrivers, flashlight, spade bit, I guess, 1 inch. My little stubby screwdrivers, and then Teflon tape for whatever reason. Multimeter. You know, some of these things were free, right? There we go. Excellent. And then I can still put the handle up and grab it. Oh, it's getting heavy, but man, it's better than what it was before. I'll tell you that much. Putting this down here, and then I'm able to just go ahead and just lift my tool belt out of here, and then where my tool belt. Of course, you all seen my episode series on the tool belt. And on the inside, you know, got my pipe cutter, chisel, putty knife, my other bigger screwdrivers, which was free, smaller putty knife, painter's putty knife, I guess, and then this thing, which popped open. I guess it just doesn't matter. I knew it would do that eventually, so having it on the inside worked out. And some extra, if I need to. I probably won't use that much because I still want to have my belt go in here. So putting it all on one side just made a lot more sense here. Matter of fact, this one probably can go right in here, so that way I can utilize the space of all the other ones. There we go. There we go. So all this can be flat. So this side can be flatter as it can get, I guess. There we go. I'm going to be lifting from there, and then this will stop hitting it from onto the, maybe onto the screwdriver set here, pushing that out. But okay, there. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it's turning out really nice. This was not a bad purchase, especially if you're in the field. If you have stuff or portability, this thing seems to work. And I mean, once you get some tools in there, it starts dragging down a little and really starts getting tight. So yeah, wow. And it's still a bucket. It's still functional as a bucket. So wow. And it took a lot off of my toolbox here, so I could use this a little bit more. And then my tool belt, yeah, I am of course got the screws here. You always need those. I'm telling you, the general purpose. I mean, you don't have to be. You can be pretty abusive with these screws, the screwdriver set, and I'll take it. More measuring tape. It's always helpful to measure. Got a little marker on here. Let me see here. What do I got here? I got my vice grips, a smaller vice grip, snips, and another putty knife here. Which, you know what, this one's a little bit smaller. This one's a little bit smaller, and I'll probably take the smaller one with me. You know, versus taking the bigger one. Of course, you know what? It is nice. It has this little thing in the back. Well, that's why I got a hammer. Maybe I could just use a hammer, but I don't know. I'm kind of debating it now, whether I should take this one over this. Sometimes it's really nice just to pound on something with your hand, you know. Oh man. Nah, I'll just take. I got things to pound with. I'll just use the screwdriver, the butt end of the screwdriver, to pound things if I have to. It's just a little smaller, so it kind of gives me a little bit more room. You know, every bit helps. Okay, I got my other vice grip here, which acts as a needle nose. It's multi-purpose. Got some small cutters here. Okay. Alright, man, I am just tooled up. And got a little smaller, got my hammer, of course, the new one. I retired the old one. It's in the garage, but as a backup, utility knife. And then, yeah, I got snips, cutting sheet metal, and or nails or staples that come out. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Appreciate it. Bye. So this is stuff I have here. I still haven't figured out how to put my flat bar in here without falling out, so I'll figure that out one day. Maybe there's something to it, but anyways. But this is what I'm going to be testing out here. It is the bucket organizer, and I'm hoping this fits it in the bucket. Of course, you know, I'll have my tool belt, but sometimes, you know, it's nice to have a bucket as well, and plus I could store my tool belt in the bucket when I'm not using it, and then I'll have access to tools if I want to grab, instead of just pulling it out of the tool belt that I've been doing so far. So, hello everyone, welcome back. In this episode series here, I will eventually be testing out this bucket organizer. I've been using this, and it's kind of nice if I had something on the outside. I've seen this before, and that way when I'm not wearing my belt, I could put my belt inside here as a way to store it, and just pick up all my tools and go. So if you see my belt, episode series on the belt here, I'll put a link up there. But yeah, got my belt here. Got a belt that fits me, so I'm able to use it. So far, it is a pass. It does everything that I want it to do. It stores the tools. It makes it very handy, especially if you're on the bottom and not on the top, where you see on the right side up there. Someone else did that, but anyways, it should be secure enough that the water shouldn't go through. So, of course, you know, these. I got my toolbox here. So I'll be, you know, I got my toolbox here of all the stuff here as well. So finally using this good portable toolbox with all my sockets in here as well, some other things. So man, my tool chest is just growing. This is going to be my tool chest. I'll probably eventually be like most of you guys out there, or maybe not most of you guys, but upgrade to the rolling cap. You know, on the rooftop here, and you can see I did some priming here and priming over there. So anyways, that's what I've gotten done so far. I'm here to finish the paint. I just gotta wait for my friend to come so she could let me in and I can get access to the paint. So anyways, so here's some things here that I put in the bucket because I got nowhere else to put them. Of course, you know this episode series here on the nailing through the brick on the chimney, which I'll put also a link over there. So there's the chase top that I was working on, and flashing on the left side is the one I did, and that should go. Okay, time to move you guys out of the way, and for me to get in here. Okay. Bits. Okay. Okay. Let's put the bits somewhere. Let's put them right here for now. So there you go. Get this out, and if you're wondering where I got the bucket, I fished it out of. Actually, I think I found it in a parking lot, in a Lowe's parking lot. It had paint in it, but it was a latex paint, so I just more or less just first of all let it dry, and then well, actually what I did was it was kind of already dry. I watered it down as much as I could and